children, welcome back to your science class. We are running the chapter that is synthetic fibers and plastics. Yesterday we told you about the basic introduction, the polymerization process, the conceptions of monomers and polymers, and I talked about only one fiber, and that is rayon. In today's class we will talk about some others properly synthetic fibers, in which the source are pure or artificial, and the procedure to obtain the fibers from the source, and that is also truly artificial. That's why these fibers are truly synthetic fibers. So let's begin today's class and with the first one, and that is nylon. We hear the term nylon in our everyday life. Nylon is a very common, very frequent, very important synthetic fiber that we use in our everyday. So now we should learn the chemical nature of the nylon. Look at the board. You can see here some amides. Amides are attached together to form a polyamide. We told you that several monomers are attached together in different fashion to create a polymer, and polymer is the basic structural unit of the synthetic fiber. Okay, in this case, or in case of nylon, several amides are monomers. Monomers are attached together to form a polymer. Similarly, the amides are monomer, and several amides are attached together in different fashion to form the polyamide or polymer. Polyamide means so many amides. So polyamide is actually the structural formula of nylon. Now let's study what are the features or characteristic features of nylon. The first one is light in weight. Nylons are very lightweight. Keep it in mind, all synthetic fibers generally are very light in weight. That's why it is very user friendly. Okay, we can use it. We can use the synthetic fibers very frequently every day, in each and every moment, from the day to the night. So if it is very heavy in weight, not user friendly, we cannot use it. So this should be, of course, light in weight, number one. And the next is stretchable. Stretchable and durable, kind of similar in case. That means these are very elastic in nature. Elastic means we can change its shape. That means it's also very user friendly. It indicates that means nylons are also very user friendly. Now last is very smooth. That means nylons are very smooth in texture. It's very shiny. Any kind of smooth surfaces can reflect the lights. That's why the smooth surfaces represent itself as a very shiny or lustrous. So nylons are also very smooth, shiny and lustrous. Next, chemical resistant. If we carry some chemicals within a nylon container, it will not react with the chemical because the reactive property of nylon is very less. Okay, with the chemicals. So it is very safe to handle with a chemical. And this is that does not absorb moisture. So that's why if we make a dress formed by nylon and if we wear it in the summer or any kind of humid season, it is very, very, very uncomfortable because it cannot absorb the moisture from the body or from the environment. So it is very uncomfortable. Okay. And these are the uses of nylon. Just like to make the garments, carpets, umbrellas, sleeping bags, ropes, tents, etc., parachutes. So nylons are very useful in the industries, in the households, in the travel agencies, and that means umbrellas, sleeping bags, ropes, tents, all are used in case of travel purpose. So these are very user friendly for traveling and all to make the household materials and to make the others like industrial purpose, medical purposes. Nylon ropes are very user friendly, are very familiar with the nylon ropes. Okay, so children, this is the nylon rope. And in the next topic, we will start with the polyester, acrylic, or the plastics. Okay. Now this one is polyester. So from the term polyester, that means polymerization of ester. So you can see here ester plus ester plus ester, and polyester is formed. That means esters are monomers here, and attaching to so many esters, polyester is formed. So it is also produced from the coal, from the air, from the water and petroleum. Basically, polyester are termed as petroleum derivative. Coals and petroleums are generally fossils, generally called as fossils, and it is the petroleum derivative synthetic fibers. Okay. Now let's talk about the features. Obviously, all synthetic fibers have very common feature, that is very strong, very stretchable and very durable. That means they are of so elastic in nature, and we can use it to create so many shapes, so many sizes and so many different varieties of products. Does not get wrinkled or shrink or creased. That means if we crush a polyester in our hand, after some time there is no wrinkle, no shrinkness or no crease in the polyester. Okay, so this is very useful to make upholstery, carpets, garments, medical surgical sutures, that means to use in the stitches in case of operation or surgeries. These are very useful. Chemical resistant, that's just like nylon. These are also chemical resistant. If we contain, if we create a container using the polyester, okay, it will not react with the chemical. Okay, so that means it also very useful to carry or to keep a chemical, basically any acids or alkalis in the container made up of polyester. Okay, and can be easily washed. Any kinds of things that is made up of the polyester, we can easily wash it. Okay, so this is very user friendly. Dries quickly. This is also a very common feature to make an element user friendly, and obviously sunlight resistant. That means if we use polyester to make umbrella or carpets or tents or parachutes, that will not affected by the sunlight. Okay, and obviously a new term, that is PET, that is polyethylene tetraphthalate, and this is a derivative from the polyester and used very frequently in case of bottles, plastic containers, that is made up of PET. PET is much more longevity, PETs have much more longevity, they are very long lasting and much more safe than the plastic bottles and containers. So if we drink water or keep water in the PET bottles, that is much more safe than the plastic containers.